Hey yo, this is one of these stories that's actually bigger than the artists who were involved. Young MC and Morris Day just backed out of the festival celebrating America's 250th birthday. Not because of money, but because they didn't know Donald Trump would be involved.
More artists are backing out of performing at the Great American State Fair in D.C. this summer. The event's being held on the National Mall, of course, as part of America's 250th anniversary celebrations. And it's being organized by the Freedom 250 organization, which is being run through the White House. Now, after the initial lineup was released earlier this week, some of the acts posted statements online saying they were misled about this event being nonpartisan and were no longer planning to perform.
Young MC released a statement saying, I've informed my agents that I will not be performing at the Freedom 250 event. The artists were never told about any political involvement with the event. I hope to perform in DC in the near future, but not something that's so politically charged.
Viewers that do not know, from June 25th through July 10th will be the Great American State Fair on the National Mall. And right in the middle there is July 4th, which is our nation's 250th birthday, which is a huge celebration of our country, our founding, and all of the values that underlie our country: faith, freedom, family. This will be a massive celebration. All are welcome. It is free and open to the public. It is inherently non-political. It is a celebration of our country. We've been working hand in glove with the U.S. Secret Service, the National Park Service, the D.C. Mayor's Office, the National Park Police, local law enforcement agencies to make sure that fans and citizens alike, we're expecting a massive turnout. People from all over the country, even some people internationally, have told us and let us know and signed up online to let us know that they are coming.
Hear you, but what would you tell these artists who have decided to pull out of the event?
The same thing I would tell everyone: log on, and sign up to attend, because this is going to be a huge celebration of America. It's really about the Americans that are going to show up to celebrate our country. That's what it's really about.
So we'll try this one more time. How was this event sold to these artists? Because you now have multiple artists saying we were misled about what this event was, misled about this event being nonpartisan. So if you can't answer the question, where is the disconnect here?
So I can't speak to negotiations that were made for performers, but what I can say is we're selling it the same way to every single person in this country. This is a celebration of America, 250 years, glorious years. It's inherently non-political. We're coming together to celebrate our country. We live in the best country on earth, and we're putting on a huge birthday party because America deserves it. And it is free and open to the public, and everyone is invited.
Just going back to these claims from these artists about being misled about the event being nonpartisan, what is your response? Is it, you say it's not political, but there is a partisan element to it, is there not?
I don't think there's anything partisan about America being around for 250 years. Think about the founding of our country. We have a history, obviously, but we have a president that wants to celebrate 250 years of America. And that's exactly what we're doing.
Vanilla Ice says he is still going to perform. A member of Milli Vanilli is going to be performing solo as well. And as Julia mentioned, more artists could ultimately sign up before the big fair.
To me, that sounds like a political event. Maybe it's just me. Maybe some of the artists thought it was a state fair. Yay, music, fun, food, whatever. But the second politics enter the room, everything changes. Everything changes. And honestly, good for them. If they don't want their names attached to something political, you have every right not to. That's fair, right? Right? I think so. Nobody should be forced to perform at an event that they don't agree with, even if it's supposed to be a celebration of America's birthday. Now, to be fair, most artists don't even organize these shows. They have agents, managers, promoters, booking teams. Booking shows might be the least of their problems that they have going on. You feel me? So maybe it wasn't communicated. But whose responsibility is it? Is it the artist, the management, the organizers? I ask because somebody clearly missed something. Would the reaction be different if it was a younger artist? If you were an artist, would you do it? Sometimes controversy becomes part of the brand. Sometimes taking a public stance helps your career, and sometimes it hurts your career. It just happens. Should artists be expected to separate entertainment from politics, or is that just impossible in 2026? Because it feels like every major event eventually becomes political, whether people want to believe it or not. Sports, movies, and yeah, music. At some point, politics finds its way into the conversation no matter what. And once it does, it's time to pick a side. Which side are you choosing? And whether you agree with the statement or not, it takes balls to publicly do that. It does. Now here's one I want to hear from y'all. Let's take Trump completely out of the conversation for a second. Forget the politicians, forget the parties, forget all of it. If an artist signs up for an event and later discovers something about the event that they don't agree with, should they leave? Or once you've committed, should you honor the booking and performing anyway? Because me personally, if I sign up for something then find out that it's some BS later, then I'm backing out of it, because this BS, I wouldn't have signed up if I would have knew about this BS in the first place. But I'm curious to know where y'all stand on this, so let me know in the comments. Also, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, it would definitely help the channel. Give the page a hype. It definitely helps. I do this for y'all. And if you do want more daily content, check out my short series. A whole bunch of shorts down below. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.